welcome to the CBC Connection for today. I just wanted to take a minute and share an update with you as far as how one of the ministries in our church is currently working, and that's the youth ministry. Youth ministry is a ministry that reaches kids from 6th grade all the way through 12th grade. We do a variety of events, but normally the cornerstone event for us is youth group every week on a Friday night. And so right now we're not meeting in that capacity, obviously, but we have been able to change the way that we do it to still achieve the same ends as best we can. And so in the beginning of the week, we post a video. I do a lesson video and post that on Monday or Tuesday. And then as we go through the week, the kids have opportunity to watch the video. And then on Thursday or Friday, they are meeting with their small group, which is led by an adult leader. And they work through just some simple questions about how the truth of Scripture that we talked about in the lesson impacts their life and how they can implement it and apply it to their lives this week. And so we use the tool, the On-Track devotional, which is, again, it's just simply a tool. We use it during the school year when we're regularly meeting. This month we're going through the book of Nehemiah using the On-Track devotional. And it's just a tool that walks them through the steps of observation, or the steps of Bible study, which are observation, interpretation, application, and implementation. And so that's just a tool that we use, and we're looking forward to getting started on the study of Nehemiah this month. And those lessons are posted on YouTube, and so you can certainly follow along with us if you want. Just go to YouTube and search for the channel that's called CBC Teens, and I'll post the logo over here, and so you can click on the logo that looks like that, and you can have opportunity to follow along with us if you wish. As far as prayer needs for the youth ministry right now, I would encourage you to be praying for just the connectedness of the youth group for the kids. Obviously they're not used to this, as none of us are, but that they would be able to stay in touch with one another and with the leaders, that we can continue to have a group that cares for one another in a way that's honoring to God even through this time. And I would also ask that you pray for those kids that just found out last week that public school, the school year's been shut down. They're not going back to school this year. And so that's a difficult thing for a lot of them to deal with and just work through that reality. And so just encourage you to be praying for them. If you know of a teenager and you have a number for them, or you can text them or message them, email them, I would encourage you to reach out to them and just encourage them in whatever way that you can, and to help them to think through this time in a biblical way, and encourage them to be looking to Christ through the time of difficulty. And I would especially ask you to be praying for our seniors, those kids that are graduating this spring. We are going to honor the graduates as we normally do in the month of June. And so we will list them by name at that point. But right now I would ask you to be praying for them, because some of the things that they've been looking forward to throughout the school year and even before that, like prom and end of the year celebration and graduation, all that kind of stuff, has been completely taken away from them to some extent, and canceled. And so just be praying for them to be able to work through this time of difficulty, and to be able to show Christ's love to their classmates, and to share the gospel as they go about their day-to-day lives in a different way. A lot of those kids are doing distance learning, the ones that are public schooled, and so they have meetings on the computer and different things that they're dealing with, different kinds of schedules and all that stuff. And so just a lot of moving parts to be praying for in each of the homes of these teenagers. And so that's just a little bit of what's going on here with the youth ministry. This week you can be praying. We're starting a challenge a day, and to just simple fun challenges, but also challenges to move them closer in their relationship with God. And so you can be praying for that as well, as that happens this week, and maybe next week. We'll see how it goes. But ministry is still happening. Looks a little different. If you have any ideas, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and thank you for praying. Have a great day.